Well, it looks like the Clippers have a system problem here. I don't know where the Clippers go from here. I've seen people suggest that there may be a situation right here. It's only November and people are throwing a parade at the Clippers struggling. Just keep the same energy in April when it's playoff time and it's team builds chemistry. I don't know. That's the problem because there are instances and there have been cases where such clips have been going around where Russell Westbrook was mad that James Harden subbed him in the clutch, and James Harden missed a go-ahead three with 41 seconds left as an air ball. Like, you can't do that, bro. Like, I'm already seeing people, me included, giving up on this core. I gave up on this core the moment that the possibility of this trade being a thing, way back in, what was it, September? It was like when these odds of the Harden trade, August maybe, around the same time that Dame was trying to get traded, was going to be the thing. And Dame and Giannis are struggling, but at least when they click, when they get shit done, the W's are coming. They are 0-4 since Harden joined. Now again, very small sample size, I know, but the problem is he's getting 26, 30 minutes a game, and he's only averaging 14, 15 points a game. So we have to start asking a simple question. Were the Clippers too ambitious with not building around the piece that they had that were already clicking together? Because last year the Clippers with Russell Westbrook was a really rough addition, and they did it for sympathy, sort of like he's kind of good and somewhat maybe. When now Russell Westbrook's coming into his own, he's playing decent defense, is still a garbage cleaning rebound god savant. Nowhere near Osor Thompson, but he's getting shit done there. And at the same time, Paul George was doing a smooth Erica Badu shot creation shit. Kawhi's doing the same thing, ISO, 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 and then dump pass from Westbrook in the paint. Bam, Zubac gets the ball. Or give it to Terrence Mann. He does his thing. Pass one. It was flowing beautifully. And defensively they're on point. But now this team, whenever Harden's on the floor, he has like an aura debuff where the entire team just does not put any effort. Like whenever Harden's on the floor, the offensive or defensive rebound box out effort just goes to an absolute zero. He's a net negative on any front in regards of effort. Now again, I'm dissing him this hard because I saw this coming. The Clippers, they don't even know what they're going to do with their stars now. They're already having health problems. So what happens if any one of them get hurt? You know what? Hot take here. I feel like if one of these guys gets hurt, arguably two, they'll be doing massively better because the other two can just carry the load that was supposed to be for them at that level anyway. But we shouldn't be praying for them to get hurt to be a better team. We should be building a better team so we can get around the fact that we don't have all the pieces together and move on forward, right? I don't really know. What do you even do from this point? What do you even do? Because with how they have it set up, Harden's running the point. And let's be honest, right? With Philly and Harden running the point, it was good regular season ball. And in playoffs, it just doesn't work. It just does not work at all. He's going to have to guard the fastest and the most active players on the team who have the ball on the defensive side, and you just can't allow that. While again, Tyrese Maxey isn't the most perennial two-way player, he is fast to at least keep up with the point guard on that team. So making point guard makes sense, and that's why Philly is clicking on point right now. They've won like 7-6 straight at this point. They are on fire. I think they're playing Indy at the moment, and I think the result is... it's pretty close, but they're winning by 10 with 2:44 left. So they're about to basically win this game here. Barring a Tyrese Halliburton behind the back, half court, off the backboard, 360 between the legs dunk from Obi Toppin. Barring that, and that goes for 10 points, we should be okay here. Oh, my point is this. So this team I don't have any hopes. I just don't. The Clippers they're the definition of they see a chick and she has way too much ass for you to handle. But you're like, you know what? I'm going to go for it anyway. And then when it comes time to perform, you don't have enough meat to actually deliver. Should I have come up with more apropos examples while I'm not talking about ass cheeks? Yes, but this team is ass cheeks, so it fits the description. And of course, the clips here of James Harden providing, well, whatever that was to the team. I just, I think his problem is when he was in Philly, he knew he had to downplay. He knew he had to play to his role, which was All NBA third team, perennial All Star player who gets 20 and 10 a night with somewhat decent efficiency and is getting like 30, 31 minutes a game. Probably 35. I don't know how many minutes he got in Philly, but he's a starter, so there we go. And now his role is unclear. He wants to be the point guard, but at the same time, he wants to go back to Philly, but he wasn't doing that last year. He didn't have this attitude that he has now in LA last year to this year. I have no idea why that's the case. You think with how successful it was in Philly for the regular season, of him playing a lesser role, of him actually trying to get his teammates open and feed them, it would translate over here, but it just isn't. It's not clicking. He thinks this is 2018, 2017. Buddy, you're not averaging 36 points anymore. You're not getting those flop threes anymore that I loved for you to get because they would just inflate your score. It's not happening. And I keep having to hate to bring this up, but it's just true. And also those shoes, they might be causing, look at these shoes, man. These shoes, they look like, I don't even, a little comma, I guess. What am I looking at, bro? Jesus fucking Christ. Whatever, regardless. Lebatine not looking that great. Also, I don't really put much stock into the plus minus, but James Harden's plus minus like all time, almost like record lows. Like I saw a graphic where it was like James Harden on the court minus 57, off the court plus 25. Those are prime Anthony Bennett numbers, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing, man? And the reason why I started all this mess, the reason why I even got into this video, was because of this loss here. This loss in particular is so infuriating because I didn't watch the full game. I watched bits and pieces of it because, it's 20 games on a night. Jesus Christ, calm down. But the low effort, the inability to corral in turnovers, the inability to understand that if you are not that guy, do not shoot that shot because you're not that guy, pal. Trust me, you're not that guy. But he does it anyway. Not understanding his role, not playing his role. Harden has some positives. He is a pretty good passer. When he puts his mind to it, can reduce turnovers. When he puts his mind to it, is a deadly shooter. But the problem is, he doesn't want to do any of that because he's solely focused on trying to live up to his contract. But in reality, you can't. You can't. That contract was for 2019, 2020 Harden, who signed that massive 6, 7, 8 year deal in Houston. I don't know the extension, a Supermax, obviously. You're not that guy anymore. Just level to roll. The more he starts to down spiral, he's going to end up with a contract similar to what Russell Westbrook's. Where Russell Westbrook went from, again, $36 million a year, Supermax money, to vet minimum $3-4 million a year. And Russell Westbrook is playing at least like a $7 to $10 million a year player now. So he's actually getting underpaid at this point because of how bad he's playing when he was getting overpaid. And Harden's been in the same situation, assuming he's going to be in the league after this year. So, let's go further into this game, shall we? So the reason why this game also is just infuriating me, the Grizzlies are missing 7 players. 7! You know what? Let's just pull up the list right now. I just want you guys to understand this. They signed Bismack Biyombo as well. And on top of that, they have Kenny Lofton playing minutes. So we already just down bad. Xavier Tillman, the starting forward, out. Jake LaVar, day-to-day, basically out. Derrick Rose, out. Week-to-week, knee soreness. Jesus fucking Christ. Steven Adams, had surgery, out. Brandon Clark, basically, they're starting interchangeable power forward with Xavier Tillman. Out. Not starting. 6-man, bench, whatever. Out. And they have Jaren Jackson Jr., who isn't the best rebounder, and who has, of recently, is having a horrific rebounding stretch, playing center. They have this man who got 4 boards against the Clippers. Guys, I just mentioned the Clippers have no effort on the offensive glass because the only person who can actually do anything is Mason Plumlee, and that man is injured. And Zubac just forgot how to rebound. And now he's averaging 7 rebounds as a 6'10" man with a massive vertical. What are we doing here? What are we even doing at this point? But yeah, Clippers. I have more hope for the Bucks turning it around and becoming a 3 seed and going to the conference finals than I do the Clippers with this current team making it to the play-in. It is an utter shame, utter embarrassment. Why the hell was this even a thought process? The team they had with Batum, with Morris, with Mann, with Zubac, with Plumlee was clicking. It was going so well this year. Forget the guys who said crypto season got my tool in, fourth quarter. I'm yelling, why the fuck Batum in? Because he was actually showing up. But no, you have to swing big, even though you swung big last season by getting Russell. Clippers, it's over. Clippers fan, I'm like, another year of depression. This is like year 7 of depression straight. Like, it's just utterly insane. You guys are going back to the bubble when you played against the Nuggets to feel something. I feel for you guys so much. Honestly, it's depressing.